For years, Linux has carried a reputation that both empowered it and limited it at the same time. It was powerful, flexible, secure, and free. But it was also seen as complicated, technical, and reserved for programmers or computer geniuses. If you ever searched online about switching to Linux, you probably saw screenshots of black terminal windows filled with cryptic commands. You probably heard phrases like just compile it from source or edit the config file. And if you were a beginner, that was enough to make you quietly close the tab and return to what felt safe and familiar. But something has changed. Something big. And it's not just a small update or a cosmetic redesign. This changes Linux forever. For the first time, even complete beginners can use Linux comfortably without ever touching the terminal. No scary commands. No memorizing syntax. No digging through forums just to install an app. The Linux experience has transformed in a way that removes the biggest psychological barrier people had for years. The shift didn't happen overnight. It has been building quietly in the background through better desktop environments, smarter software centers, improved hardware support, and user-focused distributions that finally prioritize simplicity over technical purity. The modern Linux desktop now feels polished, guided, and intuitive. When you install it today, you're not dropped into a confusing environment with missing drivers and manual tweaks waiting for you. Instead, you're greeted with a clean welcome screen that walks you through everything step by step. Connect to Wi-Fi? Click and choose, install drivers, one button. Update the system? A friendly notification with a simple install option. It feels normal, familiar, almost boring in the best possible way. One of the biggest breakthroughs is how software installation has evolved. In the past, installing programs on Linux often meant using package managers through the terminal. You had to type commands like apt install or dnf install followed by the exact package name. If you made a typo, it failed. If the repository didn't have the app, you had to add new sources manually. For beginners, that was overwhelming. Today, most major Linux distributions include graphical app stores that look and feel like the ones on smartphones. You open the store, search for the app you want, click install, and that's it. The system handles dependencies automatically in the background. Whether you want a browser, video editor, Office suite, or even games, it's all searchable and installable with a few clicks. There's no need to even know what a repository is. Another huge transformation is in hardware compatibility. Years ago, Linux sometimes struggled with certain Wi-Fi cards, graphics drivers, or printers. Users had to search forums and run manual commands to get everything working. Now, hardware detection has improved dramatically. Most modern laptops and desktops boot into Linux and simply work. Wi-Fi connects immediately. Bluetooth devices pair easily. Printers are auto-detected on the network. Even graphics drivers for gaming are often offered through simple graphical tools that let you select recommended drivers without typing a single command. The system feels aware and helpful rather than demanding. The desktop environments themselves have become more refined and user-friendly. Instead of cluttered menus and confusing layouts, modern Linux desktops offer clean panels, intuitive settings menus, and consistent design language. System settings are centralized, organized, and searchable. Want to change your wallpaper? It's obvious. Adjust display scaling? A slider in the display settings, enable dark mode, a toggle switch. You don't have to dig into configuration files anymore. The philosophy has shifted toward accessibility and clarity. Linux is no longer designed only for people who enjoy tinkering. It's designed for people who just want their computer to work. File management has also improved significantly. Drag and drop works smoothly. External drives mount automatically when plugged in. File managers show previews, thumbnails, and properties in a clean interface. Network drives can be accessed through simple GUI dialogues. Cloud storage integration is available in many distributions without complicated setup. All of these small improvements add up to a massive psychological shift. When everything behaves predictably and visually, users gain confidence. And confidence is what Linux needed to win beginners over. System updates used to be another intimidating area. Running update commands in a terminal felt risky to new users. What if something broke? What if you typed the wrong thing? Now updates are handled through graphical update managers. You receive a notification, click Update, enter your password, and wait. The system explains what is being updated and often even categorizes updates by importance. Some distributions even allow automatic updates, removing the responsibility entirely. Security patches, application updates, and kernel improvements happen quietly in the background. The complexity is still there under the hood, but the user never has to interact with it directly. Gaming on Linux has undergone a revolution as well. There was a time when gaming was one of the biggest reasons people avoided Linux. Compatibility was limited, and setup could be complicated. But modern compatibility layers, integrated game launchers, and official platform support have made gaming nearly plug-and-play. Installing a major gaming platform is often as simple as downloading it from the App Store. Many games run out of the box without extra configuration. For beginners who love gaming, this removes one more reason to stay away. Even system customization, once something that required editing configuration files, is now largely graphical. Want to change themes? There's a theme selector. Want to adjust window animations? It's in the settings. Want to manage startup applications? There's a list with toggle switches. Linux still allows deep customization for advanced users, but it no longer forces it on beginners. That balance is what changes everything. The power remains available, but it's optional rather than mandatory. Another major shift is community documentation. In the past, finding help meant reading dense forum threads filled with command-line solutions. Today, many distributions offer beginner-friendly documentation with screenshots and step-by-step guides. Video tutorials are widely available. Troubleshooting tools are more automated. Some systems even include built-in system reports that can be shared easily when asking for help. The learning curve is flatter because the ecosystem recognizes that not everyone wants to become a system administrator. The installation process itself has become dramatically simpler. Installing Linux used to feel like a technical project. Partitioning disks manually, selecting file systems, configuring bootloaders. Now, installers offer guided options like install alongside existing system or erase disk and install. Sliders allow easy disk space allocation. The interface explains what's happening in plain language. Within minutes, you have a working system without needing to understand technical jargon. That first impression matters more than anything, and it's now welcoming rather than intimidating. Accessibility features have also improved. Screen readers, scaling options, keyboard navigation, and touchpad gestures are integrated smoothly. This makes Linux viable for a broader audience, including those who rely on assistive technologies. The system feels inclusive rather than exclusive. It acknowledges different types of users instead of assuming everyone is technically inclined. One subtle but powerful change is the overall visual polish. Modern Linux distributions look professional. Smooth animations, consistent icon themes, high-resolution support, and refined typography make the experience feel premium. Beginners often associate visual polish with reliability. When an operating system looks clean and modern, it feels trustworthy. That perception shift plays a huge role in making Linux approachable. The terminal still exists, of course. It remains a powerful tool for those who want it. But here's the key difference. It's no longer the default solution for everyday tasks. Beginners can use Linux for months or even years without opening it once. Browsing the web, editing documents, watching videos, managing files, installing software, updating the system, printing documents, connecting devices, all of it can be done graphically. That's the turning point. Linux has moved from terminal first to GUI first for regular users. This transformation also affects how people talk about Linux. Instead of saying, "It's great if you don't mind using the terminal," supporters can now say, "You can use it just like any other operating system." That simple shift in messaging removes fear. It changes the narrative from technical challenge to practical alternative. Security remains one of Linux's strongest advantages, but it's now packaged in a user-friendly way. Firewall settings are manageable through graphical tools. Permissions are clearer. Sandboxed applications add protection without requiring manual configuration. Beginners benefit from strong security defaults without needing to understand the mechanics behind them. Performance is another area where beginners immediately notice improvement. Linux often runs smoothly on older hardware, breathing new life into aging laptops. Instead of feeling forced to buy new devices, users can install Linux and experience faster boot times and responsive performance. That tangible benefit creates loyalty. When someone sees their old computer become usable again, they associate Linux with empowerment rather than complexity. Software ecosystems have expanded too. Creative tools, office suites, development environments, communication apps, and media players are readily available. Many popular applications now offer native Linux versions. Even when they don't, compatibility tools and web-based alternatives fill the gap. Beginners no longer feel cut off from the software world they're used to. Perhaps the most important psychological shift is this: Linux no longer demands that you adapt to it. Instead, it adapts to you. Whether you prefer a layout similar to other mainstream systems or something unique, options are presented clearly in graphical menus. You can choose what feels comfortable without diving into configuration files. That flexibility used to require technical skill. Now it requires only curiosity. Education plays a role as well. As schools and online courses introduce Linux in more accessible ways, younger users grow up seeing it as normal rather than niche. When the first interaction is positive and straightforward, the long-term perception changes. The operating system becomes just another choice, not a risky experiment. Developers of beginner-friendly distributions have intentionally focused on removing friction. They test installations on common hardware, refine default settings, and simplify workflows. Instead of assuming users will tweak everything, they ship polished defaults that work well immediately. That attention to detail reduces the need for troubleshooting, which historically scared newcomers away. Even system recovery tools have improved. If something goes wrong, graphical recovery options guide users through repairs. Boot menus are clearer. Backup tools are built in and easy to configure. Knowing that you can recover from mistakes without complex commands makes experimenting less frightening. The cultural shift within the Linux community also matters. There's a growing emphasis on welcoming beginners rather than gatekeeping knowledge. Tutorials avoid unnecessary jargon. Forums are more patient. Content creators showcase Linux as a daily driver rather than a technical hobby. This supportive atmosphere reinforces the idea that Linux is for everyone. Cloud integration and online accounts have become smoother too. Signing into services, syncing calendars, and integrating email accounts can be done through unified settings panels. This brings Linux closer to the connected experience users expect today. It no longer feels isolated from modern workflows. All these changes combine into something larger than the sum of their parts. It's not just about removing the terminal. It's about removing intimidation. It's about making the first hour with Linux feel comfortable rather than confusing. When beginners succeed quickly, they stay. And when they stay, they explore more features naturally. What's remarkable is that Linux achieved this without sacrificing its core philosophy. It remains open source, customizable, and community-driven. The difference is that those strengths are now layered beneath a friendly surface. Beginners see simplicity, advanced users still see depth. That dual-layer design is what truly changes Linux forever. Imagine someone who has only ever used mainstream operating systems. They hear about Linux and expect difficulty. Instead, they install it and find a clean desktop, an app store, automatic updates, working Wi-Fi, and familiar navigation. They complete their tasks without searching for commands. Days pass. Weeks pass. They realize they haven't opened the terminal once. At that moment, the old stereotype collapses. This transformation doesn't mean learning opportunities disappear. For those who want to explore deeper, the terminal remains a gateway to powerful tools. But now it's a choice rather than a requirement. Beginners can grow into advanced users gradually, at their own pace. That progression feels natural instead of forced. The ripple effect of this change could be massive. As more beginners discover that Linux is approachable, adoption grows. As adoption grows, hardware manufacturers pay more attention. Software developers release more native applications. The ecosystem strengthens in a positive feedback loop. What once felt like a niche alternative begins to feel mainstream. In the end, what truly changes Linux forever isn't a single feature. It's the removal of fear. It's the realization that you don't need to memorize commands to enjoy freedom, performance, security, and customization. It's the understanding that Linux can be both powerful and simple at the same time. And for beginners who were once hesitant, that realization opens the door. No more terminal anxiety, no more intimidation. Just a smooth, modern operating system that respects your time and your intelligence. This is not just an update, it's a turning point. And once people experience it for themselves, there's no going back.